Hello, you lovely, lovely people. Welcome back. As promised, as some of you wanted, it was to keep an update of this infant Lanzonis orchard that we have started to work on and planting the trees. Now, first of all, I want to say this: I didn't come here to do farming. I tell you that. All right, but as you can see, we have all new growth, and these were planted. And these are grafted dwarf Lanzonis longkong trees. Now, all of them have got new growth, as you can see. So, and when we planted these, we made the holes deeper, bigger, and I think deeper than what was needed. But we did that for a specific reason, was because the ground here is quite hard. So, just to give the trees a chance for the roots to become established. And what we used was cocoa peat and dried chicken manure and some of the earth, that came out the hole, so the trees won't be as, or the roots won't be as shocked when they start to come out. Here's a bit of drainage I dug. I had to do this because the water runs down here. It runs down here, and luckily we planned it where all the trees are on a high spot. They are on a high ground. So I did this trench yesterday, and this land, fortunately, is very good drainage, meaning when we get the heavy rains, and we have had some heavy rains, people, we really have, over these last few days. I mean, it's been torrential. It has been very torrential. As you can see, the new growth on these as well. So when it does flood out, it does drain away within the hour. So we're very lucky like that. Now, these trees in here, I've only been planted for 7 days, and already I'm very surprised that we have new growth. So the ground and the medium that we use is actually very good for these. Now over here, so here we have, up here, and this is, we're going to build a little high corbo here, just so I haven't got to keep going back to the house, and I'm going to run a pipe up here with a tap on it and stuff like that. And so the high corbo will be here, only made of bamboo and nipa. You'll have to replace it every few years, but that doesn't matter. I don't want anything concrete here. So over here is be planted. We're going to do trees with this next year. We aren't going to put any trees in here this year. So what we've been doing, me and the neighbours, it's coming again, look, this is starting to come as well. It's all good. From all of these trees, and there's 118 trees in here, maybe I'm being a bit premature here, but they all growing. We haven't lost any. There is no casualties. So here, as you can see, I put the beans in. And all of this is what the Kamote Kahoy, as they call it. And the reason we did this was because the local, let's say market trader, if you like, they were speaking to my wife a couple of months ago when we got this land, and they said, if you plant, Kamote Kahoy, we will have them. So that's why this is planted. All these is Kamote Kahoy. This is the beans, which are grown very well, as you can see. So the land is very, very rich here. It's very good. These trees here were planted, let me think, maybe 5 or 6 weeks ago. And yes, here we go. We've got some new growth coming on here as well, look, see. So everything is doing very well. Now what we're going to do here, people, because As you can see, where we cleaned the land or cleared it, there is nothing on the top except for weeds. The weeds are coming back. So what we're going to do, because we need something on here, so when it does flash flood, it doesn't keep washing the land away, because that's what's happening. You can see here, look. So we need something to keep it together. So what we're going to use is carabao grass. Now, carabao grass, as you probably know, it grows very quickly and spreads very quickly. And this is what we're going to do. Now, because this is nice and level, I did this myself, and I got this nice and level. So I can get a mower on here, not a not a strimmer, a mower. It's self-propelled, so I can keep this nice and lovely. Over here, a little bit different because it's up and down. So, and because where the water runs, I don't want to level this over here because it'll just wash out. It'll wash the trees out. So I like to keep these on the height, so it's out of the floods. So this will be strimmed, and there will be grass in here as well. Now, we've got more up here to do over there to clean. But as I said to my wife, with a new boy coming along, it's a bit much at the moment. So I think what we've got here at the moment, we can concentrate on this without going bigger than what we need to do at the moment. But that will be cleared next year. I'm going to turn this camera around. Hold on, people. You can see my ugly face rather than all of this here. I know you'd much rather see this, but so yeah, that's what we're going to. And I've got my lovely t-shirt on today. And the people who was in the live with me a week ago, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. My lovely t-shirt. So rather than taking too much on, and that land will be there, it's ours. So that land will be cleared maybe next year, because we've got a baby coming, haven't we? And we've already got one, Kaylin, who's coming 5. So it's going to take a lot of the time. It's just an update because you people wanted me to update you on this little infancy of the orchard that we have. And this guy, I don't know if you can see him, he's been helping me. You might be able to see him in the distance. He's like there somewhere. Oh, he's coming down. So that's it really. But yeah, we've got to get some grass on here. It's very important that we put grass on here because it's just going to wash the land. So the grass will keep us together. And we did a good, because this was all trees here. And we actually did, well, you can see the holes that we did here. Hold on, over here, big root system. Well, we actually dug that out. And we had to do that because if you don't, it takes away all of the nutrients out the ground, and it'll just, all the roots will come back and it would produce foliage that would come up, and you would never get rid of it. So we dug that out, which took ages to do. It took a week to dig that out. Over here, all this land here is for sale, but this used to be a rice field over here. So it's no good for what I'm doing because it just accumulates water and it's like a pond. So past here is like a pond. It's flat. The water runs into it. And yeah, it drains away, but it's no good for the trees. It'll kill the roots. It'll drown the roots. So it's absolutely no good for that. The land that we've got up here is on the height, see? Oh, spin this thing around, Stephen. It's on the height. So this is, that's good growing. But like I said, people, I didn't come here to do farming, but trees take care of themselves to a degree, as long as you keep an eye on them, especially as they're young at the moment, for insects. And at the moment, I'm spraying, like a soap, a diluted soap solution, rather than putting chemicals on the trees, because they're very young, they've only been planted, and we are getting like a few insects on them, so we've got to keep those insects down. So I'm using like a soap solution, which is doing the job. Obviously, people, when these trees get bigger, he's going to need a mild solution of, like sort of insecticide. But I'm going to look into it and do it as organically as I possibly can. The trees in the first part, I've actually give them fertilizer the first time, and it was a waste of time because the rains come and washed it out, or it washed it away. But it's the first time that because it's good to let a new growth start to produce before you do any fertilising. Otherwise, you'll just burn the roots. So I did put a little bit on there, a bono as they call it here, and I did a complete, which was 12, 12, 12, 12 air nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus. And as you can see, there's a little bit there what's left, but it's being washed out. But it's this white stuff. Oh, you can't see because I've got it pointed at me. It's this white stuff, but most of it's been washed away. But it'll still getting some. And that's it really. Just, there's many fans or subscribers, I should call it, or followers, who say keep us updated. So I am. Every month or so I'll do a video and I will show you the the grow as it is maturing. My neighbour's over there with the pigs. Oh God. Over there with his pigs. And Dibo,
Hi, my friend.
mine up on. Oh, he's a better one of the bono here. A little bit more, it was actually stayed. But that's it, people. As I said, I will keep you updated, and I have. Farmer Stephen, eh? But this is purely for the future. For my wife and my two sons, they will have a permanent income every year. If they fruitation every year, of course, sometimes they miss a season. But the rambutan, and incidentally, we got these trees from the same nursery. Oh my God, the dog's chasing chickens out the garden. We got these from the same nursery as we got these trees over here, and they are producing. This is the 3rd year, and we have got rambutan. We have got rambutan, people. Many. We've got many on there. So this is the 3rd year, and it looks like this is going to look. This all of the flowers are everywhere. So it looks like this year, after the 3rd year, and people say, nah, 4 or 5 years before you get a small crop. That's 3 years. So the conditions were right. But that's it, people. Just thought I would do that, and over and out. Catch you later, people. God bless you all. Take care.